Brückenabendler. Wir sind in Essen auf das Spiel 2025 und da geht mir mein Herz auf. Wir sind nämlich bei Japan Brand, einem japanischen Verlag, und ich liebe japanische Spiele. Sie sind alle sehr, sehr, sehr speziell, alle sehr unique und auf jeden Fall anders als alle europäischen Spiele, die ihr kennt. Zum Guten wie zum Schlechten, aber immer sehr lustig und immer sehr kreativ. And now we have the next game here, which is called
Paint Kaiju Collection.
So what's the theme of the game?
The theme is very interesting. We play as paint rangers. We're heroic paint rangers battling the evil organization Eraser, who has sent these paint monsters or paint kaiju to try to come and defeat us. So we're trying to defend the world from these paint kaiju as paint rangers.
And we have a lot of glitter on the cards.
Yeah, the cards are great. We get a lot of traffic here. People come look at the cards. I think it's very fun. Should I explain more about the game?
Yes, sure. Yeah, how does the game work?
So the leader starts the round. There's 6 rounds. The leader starts by playing a paint kaiju card. So I'll play this one. And in clockwise order, everyone plays a paint kaiju card. Mm-hmm. So that's the first phase, is playing a card. There are 6 different monsters. Each has 6 colors. And then there's a special monster that has no color. So the next phase is the sealing phase, where we try to defeat the monsters. On the count of 3, every player points at one of 3 scoring zones, 2 shared scoring zones, one on the right, one on the left with the players to your right and left, and you have a personal zone in the middle. So the shared zones, obviously, you share points with the players on your adjacent sides, mm-hmm. and your personal zone you score only for yourself, and the number of points you score is the number on the card. So on the count of 3, we all point to one of 3 zones. Depending on who points where, there's certain conditions that have to be met to score the cards. For example, if the player to my right points towards this zone and I point toward this zone, the color of the monsters matches. So either the color or the type has to match when players point at each other to be scored. So in this case, this would be scored.
5 points.
5 points, yeah. But if we pointed at each other,
mm-hmm. It's not the same color?
It's not the same color, it's not the same type of monster, so these cards would get discarded. When someone points at their own personal zone,
the middle,
mm-hmm. No one can point at them for me to score this for points. The idea is this is a cooperative game at some level. We're all paint rangers, and we're trying to help defeat these monsters. So kind of solo stand play isn't really, I guess, looked upon favorably, even though it scores points for yourself. So if this player points at me while I point forward, this gets discarded. But this player now scores the points for themselves. So it's kind of an interesting mechanic there. So we play 6 rounds. The other, I guess, case is if I'm the only player to point at an adjacent zone,
yes, this
will get scored. Okay. Just the one card. So we accumulate paint kaiju over the game. After 6 rounds, each player will score each zone to the right and left, and the one in the middle. Mm-hmm. So in this case, 5 points, 3 points, 5 points adds up to 13 points. So I would have 13 points. Player with the highest score wins.
Mm-hmm. So it's not completely cooperative. It's just cooperative where to score.
Yeah.
But you try to get the highest number.
Exactly. So in essence, it is a competitive game with some cooperative elements.
So a little bit like Between Two Cities, but with a very easy mechanic here.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this game, I think, is the theme. I love the components, and when you start playing with a lot of players, it gets really fun. Things get a little crazy. So yeah, this one...
we are playing it over 6 rounds, I guess, and that's the counter for it?
Yes, and this is the the evil organization Eraser. He's the leader of that.
And of course, if I show on something, I can only show left, right, or in the middle, not on the other ones. That doesn't make sense.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. Well, that's what was the name again? Sorry.
It's a Paint Kaiju collection. This one's from a designer Isegon, who's come here to Essen for the first time.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.